Hey everyone, this is a quick video on Hyliion stock, which had its official ticker symbol change from SHLL to HYLN today at 6:30, and I was up bright and early watching the price action. And actually, I was unable to access this technical chart on TradingView pretty much the whole day because the whole merger process and the finalization of everything is still ongoing, and you can't even buy the stock on some brokerages. So as we see from the price action, pretty much like there's been a pretty cancerous sell-off over the past couple of days. Okay, I'll try to show you with the technicals why I think we are still not doomed yet, and basically my thought process for what the price is doing right now. And for those of you who are familiar with Elliott wave theory a little bit, you can see this price is very easily doing 1, 2, 3, 4, and I believe this is the start of wave 5, and we do not know where this will end. I'm just going to put it there. As we can see from this, over the past month, we've been consolidating in the symmetrical triangle pattern for a while. And if we look closer at the triangle pattern, we do have the start of it, an A, B, C, D, E correction. And you might be asking, what the hell is this? I believe this is actually the start of wave 5, and I will show you with some Fibonacci retracement levels why I believe so. And basically what we're seeing within this broader wave 5 is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pattern, which is what you should see with these wave 5s. So we have the start of it, a 1, a 2, and hopefully, this is all speculative, but hopefully we can see a 3 sometime, and then obviously a 4 and a 5 to finish this wave 5, and then we'll see a correction on the downside. But hopefully by then, if the price does rise, we'll be out of the position by then. So pretty much what this means is this rapid decrease we saw today, and it closed at 40. It's not doomed yet. Let me show you why. Possibly we do a Fib retracement level on the low here. This is basically the end of wave 4 and the start of wave 5. And we have the peak of wave 1 of the 5. I don't know if that's confusing. I'm sorry. It's just trust me on this. You just simply are looking at these levels. Let's go to the hourly chart actually. Let's make it a little bit clearer. We'll zoom in to this price action. And wow, what do we see here? We start from the bottom here. We hit the top around there. And we're actually reconsolidating at the 786 level. And we see this candle wick that represents the bottom of what we saw today. It actually spot on hit the 786 mark. So this sell-off is still following the mathematical ratios pretty well, and we're seeing a reconsolidation within the 618 and 786 levels, which is pretty typical of a second wave. So basically, from my perspective, if we see it keep selling off below this level, which I mean 33 is really low. Also if it sells off below this line, I would be concerned. So if we see it drop below 37 in the future, I would maybe get a little bit of cancer, but hopefully not. Right now it's looking pretty solid, even though for all the garbage that's happened recently, like Trump's coronavirus, Nikola fraud, delayed merger, all these bad news articles and everything has tanked the stock quite a bit. But in short, actually Thomas Healy, the CEO of Hyliion, is going on Monday to ring the NYSE bell, which is going to give coverage to the company. And in addition, more brokerages should have this stock available to be traded, which will increase volume and all the other stuff associated with the stock, which doesn't necessarily mean it's going to go up, but it should add some volume to the stock, and we can see some key price action. And hopefully we can get the wave 2 to finish over here, and we can see a wave 3 in the future. And for those of you saying, what do you think will happen over the next week? Personally, I think that on Monday we will not really see that much price action because we still need to give these brokerages and investors time to process the merger, because it's still like literally this name just changed on this website. Like it's still, everything is still processing. It doesn't happen instantaneously. So we need to give some time. Maybe Monday, maybe we'll take Monday. I hope not too long, but my expectation is that Tuesday and Wednesday we should see some price action, hopefully to the upside. I do not. It's all speculative. This is just based off wave theory. It could be completely monka-esque, but we'll see. So, as for some people are asking about price targets, and all I can do is say I'm not going to just randomly pinpoint some, close my eyes and pick some high value up here. I'm going to use what this stock has been following historically and try to find that value that we can see, maybe not in the short term, but maybe in the medium time term / long term. I hope it's going to be in the short term, but we'll see. So let's do a trend-based Fib extension over here. We start at the bottom of wave 1, up to the top, down to the bottom, and we can see some key levels over here. We have this, which actually represents the 52-week high and the peak. It cannot get past this line. So, and also we see the 42.59 mark, and we actually see that it respected this level very, very well. This is the ABC. The C was right around here. It cannot get past this, go lower than this line. So we see that the consolidation phase of this trend actually fit well within the Fibonacci extension levels. So this doesn't necessarily mean that it will follow these always, but it's pretty reliable as of now. We didn't even need to see this to know that what price targets we would have had. If we were right here and we had no idea what any of the stock price had done yet, we could theoretically follow these price targets and be very accurate as to what the price could do. So what does this mean for the future? We look at this level at the $82 mark, and basically we don't know. We don't know obviously if the price will have enough momentum even to rise to like its 52-week high, but I'm very confident in this company in the midterm, long term, especially the long term, and I believe that it will hit this level with very high confidence, as it is a pretty key level. And I know that I sound probably crazy and retarded, but let's look at another price action, and let's go. We don't need to change the time level. We can just do another trend-based extension over here. We do this for the top, and we go down to this candlestick wick, because this one over here, I do not want to use this as the extension point, because this was inspired by some unfortunate incidences with Nikola, and they probably caused a false breakdown of this symmetrical triangle pattern. Pretty much, if you have no idea what that means, we're basically just going to use this level, and I think it's more accurate. And as we can see, we also get this $82 mark right at the value at this wick. This is the consolidation of wave E, and we see this $82 mark again, and we have these Fibonacci levels again. And I want to keep in mind the $67 mark. This is we're going to see this over and over again. So keep an eye out for these levels if the stock goes on the rise eventually. One last thing I want to do before the video ends is quickly show you how this stock has followed Fibonacci levels pretty accurately and precisely. So we're going to show another example of a Fib Based Extension down here, up here, and then we go back down to this level right around there. And one thing we can see with this is the appearance of this sharp drop in the price. Let's go down to the hour to look more closely at this. So we see that this sudden drop might look really random and just pretty garbage, but we see that it's actually pretty much right on the spot for the 382 line. And we can see a lot of this price action is very accurately reflecting the Fibonacci levels. And even here, again, it's respecting the levels that we saw earlier. So, and the reason why I point this out is that, again, we see this level up here, this crucial 80, 84, 82, around this area. We have this general price target at this key level of the 618. So what this means is sometime in the future, like I said, I expect this price to respect this line and gravitate towards that. I don't want to say that will be anytime soon. Maybe not. Maybe it could, but there's no way to tell. I would be lying if I told you this price is going to hit $82, $83, $82 right now. Like Monday opens, I'm lying if I say that. So for now, all we can do is hope. I would say, if we're very bullish on the stock, this would be a possible price target, and this would be hopeful price target. Maybe in a month, if the company does well, we'll see. I have no clue. And to conclude, we'll look at some key indicators as to how the price will go in the future. So obviously we do the MACD and we do stochastic RSI. And as you can see from the MACD, we were actually really close to crossing and doing a golden cross over here. And I was really hopeful, but it did not, and it actually diverged a little bit more. That's okay. Maybe it needs some more time to do a cross. But as you can see from this histogram pattern, we actually kind of have a head and shoulders pattern in the histogram. And this is bullish. This is very good. This means the shitty side of the histogram is losing momentum. So what that means is maybe the histogram in the future can dip a little bit and then go to the positive, and we can see a bullish run in the chart. And right now, the stochastic RSI is not really telling us that much. It's basically saying we're not overbought, but we're not oversold either. So maybe we can see another dip here. That's why I'm saying Monday. I do not know whether it will increase. Maybe it will decrease a little bit, unfortunately. But this RSI, hopefully, after we see a consolidation of it, we'll have an increase up here, which means hopefully some good price action, and then it will dip down after it's overbought. And hopefully I'm out of my position by the time it does that. So as for indicators, we see that can't really derive too much from them at this moment, except for a slight bullish inclination. Yeah. All right, that's most of the technical analysis I can offer for the stock as of right now. Pretty much all we can do is just wait for the price action on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday and see what happens. These would be for the indicators and price action what I would be hopeful for in the bullish scenario. In the bearish scenario, we just drop below these key Fibonacci levels and just tank, which would be awful and cancer, but we'll see what happens. I do not want to get anyone overhyped as of right now, just drawing these. This is just what I would think would happen if we saw good price action on the stock. We could see a cross in the indicators, a change in the histogram, and we could see some good price action and the completion of the wave 5. But yeah, as of right now, that's all I can say. Thank you for watching, and I hope the stock does well next week.